We've been talking to you for a while, and most of you here are aware of this vortex that we've been talking about, how when you know what you don't want and you know what you do want, and you launch these rockets and they go into this vortex. So there's this vortex version of you that is moving along. It is really the true you. It is the evolved state of who you are. It's who your inner being is. But we want you to feel with us the closeness of this vortex version of you. Esther has been saying to us in the last few weeks especially that it is interesting to her that the vortex has been a conceptual thing. It's been something that she could wrap her thoughts around. It's something that she often could feel her way into, but it wasn't the palpable connection to her a few weeks ago that it is today. In other words, she is beginning to recognize, and many of you are too, the close proximity between you and you. We've been teasing about how interesting it is for many of you to try to explain what goes on in a forum like this to friends who aren't here. As you say, there's this man who calls his wife Abraham. That in and of itself is a very strange thing. And she must be a sort of split personality because she refers to herself in the plural sense. And she insists, as she points at the floor and draws a big circle, that that's a vortex and that you want to get into it as best you can and that who you really are is there. In our wanting you to get a true sense of how you, the non-physical you, merges with you, the physical you, and then how you, the physical you, merge with the non-physical you in this blending process that we've been talking with you about for years. We want you to feel the fullness of this connection. We want you to feel the absolute close proximity between this vortex, which for many of you is just an idea that is not yet tangible. We want this vortex, which is conceptual. We understand. We're pointing at it and insisting that it is there and that it is the vibrational version of you. But we want you to begin to realize that all day, every day, that the reason that you sift through life experience is for the purpose of creating this vibrational version of you, which is the eternal version of you, which is the forever version of you, which is the truest version of you. But we want you to feel you're in this moment vibrational relationship with that vortex. Because for many, even for Esther, not so long ago, the vortex was something that was still something that she was reaching for. It was an idea or a goal where what you're wanting to understand is that it is the reality that is blendable now. Now, those just sound like words to you. As we're moving forward, you'll hear much more about that. The next thing that we are really wanting you to hear, and we believe that you will hear it clearly from us here today, is that everything that comes to you in terms of manifestation. Now, what's a manifestation? Is it a car? Sure. Is it the house you live in or the house that's on its way to you? Yes, manifestations. Is it your empire? Is it your life's work? Is it the book you're writing? Is it the people who surround you? Yes, 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 yes. Manifestation is all of that. But we want you to begin to feel that what manifestation is, when we use the word manifestation, we're talking about what's happening to you now. In other words, this is a manifestation right now. You're having a manifestation. You're sitting in this chair. You're manifested, the people that are sitting around you and those that are somehow sitting next to you, the conversations that you had coming in, everything that you are living moment by moment is a manifestation. The conversation that you're having in that happenstance meeting on the elevator is a manifestation. And we want you to begin to notice how really, 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 oh, we love saying this to you, really, really, really close your manifestations are, and the relationship that the manifestations that are happening now have to you and your conscious relationship with your vortex. In other words, if something's happening and you're unsettled about it. Maybe you're just grouchy about it and have every good reason to be. Maybe someone has mistreated you, or maybe something has gone wrong. Maybe somebody at work was supposed to do something and didn't, or maybe some driver in traffic behaved irrationally or, by your perspective, inappropriately. So as you observe it, you're having a moment in relationship to what's going on. But more important, you're having a moment in relationship to who you really are and what's in your vortex. In other words, whatever's happening is setting up your relationship with your vortex.